Hello, I'm Edward LaGrossa. I am got a new title this year, 2016. Today is February the 21st of 2016. And that title is something I'm very happy to serve humanity and God, especially, which is God's channeler. The voice that comes through God when I'm talking with the camera is different than the person that I know as God, as my friend and confidant. So this is my second tape for God, and I am Edward LaGrossa, God's channeler. So, ladies and gentlemen, everything that you hear from this point on is me interpreting what God is saying to me right now live. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, God. Thank you, Edward. I really want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to my creation, humanity. You are in danger of losing your planet. As I said in my first video with Edward, we in the universe are not going to allow that to happen. You have to awaken to the forces that are aligned against you. This is not just for God's people, but for anyone that wants to survive to the tumultuous results that will become reality if you don't, as a species, rise up and take the insanity from the governments of the world and take away their power and realize that the only power there is the power of life. You can only choose life and death or money. There is nothing else. That's all there is for all of humanity, all 7.4 billion of you. Everyone, all races, all creeds, all religions, all genders, transgenders, all human beings, one and all, life. People that print money, which is an unreality, want war. And people that decide that they would rather have money than even a soul, in some cases, have sold out humanity, has sold out Jesus Christ, has sold out God in heaven for money. How much money is too much money on planet Earth? Is there anyone on planet Earth that thinks they're too rich? You can see where that leads to. The people that have the talent that is God-given to make and amass that kind of a fortune needs to put at least 10% of it to the poorest of the poor. This is why Edward is going to establish God's foundation in my name for me at a future date. God's foundation is going to be run exclusively by natural-born women, the nurturers of planet Earth, because they give birth. It is women's job to love their men. We don't need men that think they're women or women that think they're men. At least that wasn't the original intent. Procreation is now a scientific fact and can be manipulated in whatever ways that humanity as a whole agrees to. The people that have temporal power on the button, the nuclear button, or in science, or in chemical weaponry, are dealing with supernatural forces on the dark side of God's enemies on this planet that will endanger your whole beingness into eternity. This is why I want to speak with everyone on the planet as your spiritual father. There is no reason whatsoever for anyone to be afraid of what is going to happen to them as long as you love life. Not just yours, not just your family's and friends' life, but life itself. You have nothing to fear. Is a successful life to you dying in your sleep peacefully in your 90s with all the wealth you could have amassed to give to your spoiled children? You think this is what is a legacy? What about the legacy of the planet Earth? Does she get a legacy? We have to preserve this planet for more reasons than what's obvious. It's not just survival for the lost souls that inhabit it, but it is for all of life as an example of what could happen on Earth can transform all of life throughout the universe, as all life forms in the universe are aware of the time frame on this planet between the dark and the light forces of the universe. The time has come. You can't serve two masters. You can't serve money and life. Life and God is the same word. One is a deeper relationship with life. That is what Edward sought and found, and now sees his true responsibility in the extension of his life and the possibilities that await him. I will be talking through Edward regularly on his channel, and there will be dialogue about what is it expected for you to save yourselves. You're getting one more chance, and I know you will overcome the indoctrination of materialism that has been bombarding you throughout your lives, no matter how old you are. The commercialism of life and triviality of God and life itself is your own destruction. I gave you free will. You have the right to destroy yourselves individually, not everyone else's lives, and this planet as well. You don't have that right. So, this is a beautiful Sunday in Southern California, here at Venice Beach, and I want to thank you for listening, and I want to thank Edward LaGrossa for being my channeler to save planet Earth. Thank you very much. Thank you, God.